Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. So we're gradually coming to a culmination moment of this week. It's Fed meeting and before that retail sale report in the United States. So it will be a really tough day today. Today guys, I think that we could take a look and update our view on the Great British Pound. It's just because on the euro currency, as you can see, nothing is going on. So market mostly stands in the same area that we discussed recently, shows the pullbacks. So we're still we have said everything about the situation yesterday. So here is, by the way, some kind of a double repo is forming on a 4-hour time frame chart. Then market theoretically could show some deeper retracement. So we're watching for absolutely for the same levels, for the same scenario. But on the Great British Pound, we have a few moments that we need to discuss. But first, I would like to share with you some news concerning the energy sector in Europe that could make, well, significant impact in the medium-term perspective on performance of the euro currency. Mostly because that this news has direct relation to the industry sector in the European Union. So as you know, in our previous report in weekend, we said that the Freeport LNG company in the United States that actually is major supplier of the liquid gas to the Europe. It's approximately 70% of its export comes to the Europe. There was the accident last week, and currently the plant is not functioning. Yesterday it was in the news that actually repairing will take more time than it was suggested initially. So initially they talked about 3 weeks, but currently they said that repairing will be until September. And it means huge contraction of the liquid gas supply to the European Union. But this is only half of the story, guys. The second half is that because Siemens have delayed delivery of some details for Nord Stream, not the Nord Stream 2, but Nord Stream 1, Gazprom has decreased the delivery of the gas by this pipe for 40%. So it's already have been decreased earlier, but now it's decreasing even more. Which means that Europe will not get approximately 30-40% of its gas that it should get for preparing to the winter. And it means that the storages of the gas hardly will be filled at necessary amount. So that may make a significant impact on the functioning of the plants and industry sector that are major gas suppliers. So this is really not really good sign and not really good news, and that I suspect might have impact first on the statistics, on the performance of the European Union economy. Second, it's just correspondingly on the euro currency. So this is two moments because gas might be even more expensive than it stands right now. It's already bad news with this price for gas, but the situation could be even worse. But this is just some off top that mostly has relation to the longer term perspective. On the Great British Pound, let's take a look first at some history. So I will show you longer term charts, why this level is actually important. So actually yesterday I have mentioned in our video that market is coming to the XOP because intraday bullish pattern has been cancelled and market has taken out this loss. Currently market hits the XOP and hits the oversold area. So this is some kind of the Dinapoli directional pattern. It's calls this as a kibi. We do not intend to trade it. We just should know it to understand that that might be the reason for some pullback here on the lower time frame. But at the same time, if we'll take a look at the higher time frames, first of all on the weekly, and you can see what's going on here. We have definitely CD acceleration. No reaction to the OP, minor balance on the oversold, and collapse back to the XOP. Take a look that here market has no strong support areas. So major 618 support has been broken long time ago. Market is coming lower. And this is very vital point for cable, just because if you increase the scale more to the monthly chart, you could recognize the pattern that we discussed previously. This is kind of the, I will show you, head and shoulders pattern, right, that is forming here, as you can see. Market's coming to the monthly oversold, and take a look. This is left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Here, guys, I suggest that this pattern will fail, just because of the performance of the right arm. This is coming with the acceleration turning into massive collapse. This is really low chances that we will get some real reversal here. Yes, some bounces maybe will happen because of some technical moments, monthly oversold, some intraday targets. So that's might be some pullbacks here. But in general, taking a greater look at this one, I would suggest that probably this might be taken out. And in this case, we're coming to this ABCD pattern with a low standing target. It means that cable should drop at least below 113 area, taking out to these lows, and then it's go lower to the nearest target. So let's see where the COP stands, because OP currently is a bit too far. But maybe we could identify the COP. COP already has been tested, guys. So it means that this is pullback for the COP, and OP will be right here, 95. So that's might be the medium-term perspective for the cable, dropping below the parity in relation to United States dollar. As you know, some really difficult political situation concerning the Scotland referendum, some problems in Ireland, because the United Kingdom would like to change the conditions of the Brexit, suggested the splitting of the Ireland into parts. So we talked about this many times, even before the Brexit, and we said that will be one of the major problems for the long term. So what I would like to say is that overall performance here is bearish, and market actually stands at the edge. And overall performance I do not like at all, so here's might be really big action on the cable in the nearest time. Speaking on the short-term perspective, so here we stand at support. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we see that market has completed the butterfly with the target first is 120. It's already been completed. Agrees with the XOP, oversold. Next target will stand around 1840. Taking into consideration this type of action, I would suggest that after some pullback, market could proceed lower to complete the 1618 target as well. So since we have here great thrusting action, we could use it for bearish, trying to identify the bearish continuation pattern. For example, bread body sell will be just perfect situation that we could use, trying to use and take the position. Maybe some volatility happens during the statistics release, market shows some pullbacks, some traders starts to book the profit. They have taken an anticipation of the 75 basis points move. The cable maybe also will show some retracement. So minimum response to the butterfly target is usually 30%. That's why I suggest that, well, 2187 is first 30% level. You could consider thinking about maybe taking the short position here. That's actually all that we have currently. If you're conservative enough and you prefer to not trade during these events, personally, I'm also prefer not to trade when big events happens. Well, that's okay. That just see what will happen, and this trade might be even valid even tomorrow, because this is for our time frame chart. So we will see. That's our view on the cable as well, guys.